Good morning, Darlene, Denise, and Sandy and Myra. Good morning, Darlene, Denise, Sandy, Myra.
Bump.
Do it, Sandy.
What?
Yay!
Good morning to Traci. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to Traci. Good morning. We love you.
Thank you, Sandy.
Yay! Look at that smile on Traci's face.
I keep trying to think up different tunes to sing to her.
Mhm.
Oh, look who is up this early.
Oh.
Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Misha. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Hi, Ann.
Good morning, Ann and Chris-O too. Good morning, Ann and Chris-O too.
good morning, you guys. Good morning. Happy Thursday.
It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Throwback
Oh.
Thirsty Thursday.
Holy moly.
No. That means I have a auction tomorrow. I just had an auction yesterday, didn't I? It just seems like I did.
Mhm.
I know it. I don't know. As it drags by and then whoosh.
Yep. I think it's going to be a lot of my pieces tomorrow.
Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you. Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you.
Dear Willow, I got your email and I could not open the pictures. Murphy's Law is in effect.
Willow, it's so good to see you. We were talking about you
I can't
yesterday.
in here, guys. My internet's acting up.
All right. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you.
Hi, Moni.
You guys, if I freeze up or jump out, I'll just have to chat. The thunder and the winds and everything is, just crazy. But I'll still be in
Good
here.
morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Hey, Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne, good morning. I think it was Denise or Liz. No, who? I think Denise said yesterday, where's Dwayne been? Yeah. See, we miss all you guys when you ain't here.
Mhm.
Willow, I'll go get up under Keevan's desk that is from the war in that green color. Looks like a war desk. That's the heaviest piece of furniture in this whole place.
Yeah, but the house is still standing and it's been there for how many years?
Since 1914.
So see, been there over 100 years.
Yeah.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. So it's it has stood through much severe weather, I'm sure, over that amount of time.
It has in floods, but the floods have never got this. It's when everything else flooded. They said this house sits above the flood plain or something like that.
Mhm. Good
So
morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
oh, it's gonna be loud out there, baby. Hold on. All right, there you go. Thomaston's first, Dwayne. Thomaston. MawMaw was a Thomaston. and then the crawlies took over. So there you go, baby. It's going to be loud out there where he's at. Because when I tell you,
Is he working today?
out in the shop, no, out in our shop, and that's, I mean, the rain and the thunder's got to be shaking it.
He's
Good
going
morning.
to show us something, I know.
John is on Facebook.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
Let me send it. There he is. There he is.
Steven.
Hey, I see Sandy. There's Traci. And there's Norgus. I see y'all.
Cool.
Yay.
Can y'all see what I'm working on right here?
That's a grill.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, let me make it big. Let me make them big. All right.
Oh,
Wow.
You guys,
that
that's
is some grill.
he put it on rollers.
Well, you'd have to.
Yeah.
And what's the specs on the metal, the steel, Kevin? How thick is it? You might not hear me. How thick
All
is
right,
it?
then.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
We all love you.
I can see y'all, but I can't hear you. I love y'all. Y'all have a nice day.
You guys just don't know how much that makes my soul feel good that he's out there working on something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one of those puzzles and send it to him.
Oh, what are those animal puzzle things?
Yeah.
Those look so cool.
So,
And-
Sandy,
Yeah.
now you can see how he could make that what was in your dream.
Yep. Yep. I wish we lived closer.
Mm-hmm. Wish we all lived closer.
Yep.
Willow, you so silly. She says, Sandy, all we can see is your eyes and hair poof. You remind me of those critters back in the 80s when that's all you could see of them over the fence while throwing fireballs at you. I guess she means a game. It'd be like, Monique, he built that shop. It's 20-something foot high. And I watched him climbing that fence every day after he worked. And he'd have his, he worked with that heavy drill, not drill, but yeah, screwdriver, whatever. But that man walked up and down that ladder, and it took him a while, but it would scare me. It would scare me. I just sit out there and watch him. You can see the bones of it inside. You know, I love it. I love it. But yeah, he does carpenter work. He does welding, electrical work. I really don't know what he can't do.
I've always wanted to learn to weld, to make bigger things than just little pieces of jewelry, you know.
But you kind of do it on a small scale, Sandy.
I do, but I'd like to do it on a bigger scale.
Oh, I froze.
No, you're not.
You're not froze to me.
Okay.
Not
I
frozen
did for a
me.
hot minute. He did one grill, you guys, that was so big that he built it on the back of a trailer. And then he ended up, somebody met him in Columbus, Georgia, and the guy bought it from him off online, and they met up, and he got the money.
So he's just making these and then selling it. He doesn't have orders for them before.
Well, that one he's building's for nothing. That's for his cousin.
Hmm.
So I think he's wanting to end up taking orders, you know. I think he just likes piddling with them, Sandy, and he gives stuff away. You
Oh, I
know,
know somebody else that does that too.
Mm-hmm.
people will bring, you know, they'll bring different things. I mean, people have brought us shopping cart, and he cut it in half. So one end was to push it by, the other end was the basket to hang things from. That one was funny looking, but
Did I sing to Michelle? Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you.
good morning.
Good morning.
And it's also been good for our dog that's out there. Keelan got some fencing.
Good morning to Vicky. Good morning to you. Good morning to Vicky. Good morning to you.
He got some fencing, and it's like 10-foot fencing, or however the tallest chain link
Mm-hmm.
comes. And so he did our dog a nice place to run, but it's connected to the shop, and then the dog can come in. Tiger can come in from the run and stuff like that. So I was afraid he was lonely because he'd see Casey. You know, outside dogs don't get the same love as inside dogs, not to my standards. But if I went out there, I could give him hugs and kisses from the inside of the shop. He's got like a kennel fence inside. And you know, now Keevan's going out there every day, just about it. I know Tigers loves that. He was one of these dogs that just liked to pee people. He got the postman, he got the UPS guy, he got the FedEx guy, but he was the sweetest thing. He just never grew out of that puppy tinkle. So when I give loves, I tell him, I stand away and I say, okay, now you better not pee on me, and I'll pet him and give him love and hugs. And I take Bailey out there, and Bailey, I let her on her leash eat. I let her run the fence line. So she'll run down here and stop. And he'll go snip at her, and then she'll run at the other end. And that's kind of, he gets tired before she does.
I bet.
After a while, he's just like, okay, I'm through. Vicky says, Sandy, where did your eyes go?
There they are. Peekaboo. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you.
I was just texting Evan, Vicky, to tell him that I've got a puppy that needs to go to New York. And I wonder if it would work that when he takes your trailer to Pennsylvania, he takes the puppy to New York. I don't know. We'll see.
Now, who's in New York?
Pam Drain. I need to get the puppy to her. And we're trying to work that out.
Okay, I don't know if I put her down, so let me find her name on these pink papers. And I'm going to have to do like Sandy said, put it on another piece of paper if I'm losing my pinky papers. Heck, Bailey's probably been eating them. Just wonder I don't find pink stuff everywhere.
Hi, Ian. Did you sing to Ian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
How you doing today, Ian? How are things? I'm feeling so-so, Vicky. My shot hasn't really kicked in yet. I mean, I get the first initial relief from the sedative, but the actual injection hasn't kicked in yet. So I'm still feeling kind of, but it'll start working hopefully today, tomorrow at the latest. I'll get some relief.
You guys, I was in my room because our handheld phone will be, sometimes it's very scratchy and you can't hardly hear. So I went in there to use the phone, and I had painting with
No.
our friend
right.
on Diana, and I had it pulled up and ready. Well, I was in MawMaw's room, and all of a sudden you hear from in here real loud. Her in here saying, good afternoon, you know, and MawMaw looked like somebody was actually in this room. Oh, Willow's is still rescheduled.
Oh man, I thought mine was going to get rescheduled, Willow, because I got a text that morning that my doctor had to leave the office for an emergency, but thank goodness his partner was able to take over his patients for the afternoon. So I was able to get a shot from his partner, which isn't quite the same, just because your own doctor, he's been giving me injections since in the 90s, you know, that he knows me very well, but he also puts good notes in the computer, so it shouldn't have been that hard to follow for somebody that does the exact same thing for a living.
Yeah, they were.
So did he do good?
I'll know when I get the flush. It starts to work.
Vicky's was rescheduled as well.
Oh man.
And I am supposed to have a phone call from mine this morning at, I don't know. They'll call me when they call me. I don't know.
I will be praying for you guys that weren't able to get yours, because I know that it was a relief just to get out of the house and go to the doctor's office, honestly.
I'm hoping they just do a voice. They just call me and not do the whole, the entire, make me do a phone video. I really don't want to do a phone video.
Why?
I mean, I do this all the time, but I don't know.
If it's just a regular old doctor appointment, I mean, I haven't done one on a video chat, but I think I would just soon, rather than have to put something on other than my sweatpants and get a ride and go to the doctor, I'd just soon do it on the
This is
video
what
chat.
she'll see. This is just what she'll see. And she'll probably put on the, patient had on makeup. Nothing wrong with her. She has her makeup on. But look, I didn't want to. I don't put it on. Do what, Sandy?
I don't understand.
About makeup and stuff. If you go to the doctor, it don't matter how bad you're hurting. They're going to put down, patient look fine. They do. And then when I looked over some of my medical records, I'm like, what? My back was killing me that day. I was crying. What part of patient looked fine? I think they just, that's the one thing, and they just don't check it off, or they just, I don't know why. When you're sitting there, you got one side hiked up because of what they call it, sciatica, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your legs stretched out, and you're not able to sit on that side, and you're crying, and you got that crazy look. I'm like, really? I looked okay to you? I looked like a crazy woman. I was ready to go to the ER or scratch somebody's eyes out. I was hurting so bad.
Mm-hmm. Willow, going to the doctor Tuesday was the first time I'd been out in over 5 weeks, other than to stand on the porch and have a smoke. First time I left my property.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna mute.
And I did say to my husband partway to the doctor, I'm like, wow, there still really is a world out here. Felt so weird.
I did a FaceTime with my doctor, and I enjoyed it because I didn't have to drive 2.5 hours to get
Yeah.
there, which would have killed me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not literally, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's just it. That's what I'm saying. I would just soon do it FaceTime than to have to put on something other than my sweatpants, get a driver because I don't drive, and
Well, for us to go to Provo, it's like a major deal because Kent goes with me, and Lee usually comes along too.
mm-hmm.
And so it's a major production for us to get to Provo.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to go by the Restore, the Habitat for Humanity, because heaven forbid if we would go to Provo without going to Restore.
Yeah, I hear ya.
And then we go by they've got a butcher shop real close to the Restore, and that's where I buy my racks of ribs.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to pick up ribs.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns into a full day when we go.
Yeah, that's just it. And then you're wore out for another few days after.
Oh yeah, it's not just one day. It's, like 3 days that it puts me in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So
That makes it difficult. If you can avoid that, that saves a lot of wear and tear on you.
So they said they're waiving the fee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So today they'll be waiving it, and she'll call me. They actually called her early, so she said she might get to me early, and it'll just be regular questions.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, I enjoyed watching you guys paint. I sat in here late because of being on the phone, but I enjoy watching that. I jumped in with you, Sandy, and then Casey had to help me. That's awful that you have to have your kid help you set up a phone.
Yep.
It's just been a while since I've had one.
I've always had to do that.
Good morning, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia. Are you just getting in?
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Sonia, you come to mind this morning when I forgot. I'm so used to drinking lukewarm coffee, and I done reached for my coffee and took a big old swig.
She took a big old gulp of that hot coffee. I saw the look on her face too.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm gonna have cat tongue for a few days, and if don't nobody know what that is, that's where you burn off a layer of your tongue. I'm reading, you guys.
Yep, you're right, Denise.
Yeah, Ian, I enjoyed you guys, chit-chatting back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ian, I can't believe Ian has baby sort of skin. But it's good that you're manly and you'll admit I have baby fine skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys. I got MawMaw's scale from under the bed. I was trying not to wake her up. And it usually if you bump the scale, it says, please step on the scale. Usually I bump it and I have to tell her shut up and tell her you're under the bed, leave me alone. But I went in there, I tried to sneak in there and I pulled it out and it wasn't working. And MawMaw said the battery, she woke up, she said the battery's probably loose. So I fixed the battery. And then she said, step on the scale. I said, MawMaw, go back to sleep. I said, cover your ears and don't listen, because usually she'll say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So she really knew how to bust my bubble first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
4 pounds. You guys are not going to see me scarfing down chocolate. Oh my gosh. I'm like, really? I went over the 200 mark. Over the 2.
What?
Yeah. I weigh 204.
Pounds?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Goodness, girl. How tall are you?
How tall am I? 5'6", or if 5'6.5" since they fixed my neck, I guess. Mm-hmm.
All right, salads for you.
Salads.
Yep.
I can't eat lettuce.
Look at, I was just complaining that I weighed too much too, and I'm still scarfing M&Ms.
I think I'm gonna like not keep something in the bag. I mean, in the, what I'll do is have me something. I did not buy Pop-Tarts, Dwayne. I did not. I sure didn't. What I'm gonna do is just make, if I want a snack, I'll just put it in a little container and not eat out of the bag, if that makes sense.
Oh, I always do that.
So
I put it in, I always put my snacks in a bowl so that I maintain a little bit.
So, I do pretty good at 180. I kind of go up and down.
My jeans still fit. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where I gained it, but probably my behind or something that I'm not looking at.
Look, when we're off the air, I'll check for you.
Oh, aren't you a sweetie?
We'll hold Sandy hostage and we'll stand up and say, okay, Sandy, where have we gained all this weight?
Mm-hmm.
Willow, I always cut my own hair as a teenager. I did. I would trim my own. But I did, Dwayne, I did get toaster waffles. In fact, I think Casey, blueberry ones, I think he ate one. He had a sweet tooth and he just, ate one. So they don't have near the calories of Pop-Tart. So if I just eat one of those, that'd be something on my stomach in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't stress eat. See, Dwayne, Denise was asking about you yesterday.
I boredom eat.
I boredom eat too, Sandy.
Kevin does too. That's why I'm like, I didn't know how to buy groceries for 2 weeks when it first started. Ian, is that your name, Dave?
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
You guys, I remember when they would cut my bangs way up here. My dad cut my bangs one time when I was a kid, and he messed them up so bad that they were way up here, way up there. I actually, Monique, a few months ago, I forget when it was, I went and had my hair cut and layered. But, oh my gosh, it has grown so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Sonia got her noodle today.
All righty. Just
Now,
one.
Sonia, I don't know how to interpret that one.
Mhm.
Monique, she did a good job the other day. I was way off. Sonia, what is your noodle? I got my noodle today. I did. I'm not the only one inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I'm sitting here so waiting for Sonia to tell me.
Oh, I wish it would get a little bit warmer here in Michigan. I'm telling you, we're supposed to stay below normal into middle of May. That's not making me happy.
Yes, Willow. Willow says either a pool float or an Aussie term we're clueless on. So, yes, we're waiting on Sonia. I love Sonia's.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
thank you, Monique. I would love some sunshine.
Monique, we were sitting here earlier and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys hear that thunder? And they're so, no, we don't hear anything. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah, it didn't take long.
it was like it shook the whole house.
Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you.
Her
Good morning,
shot. Her shot.
Oh,
She got hers to, yay. She got,
yay.
yay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That is a good thing. That's a blessing.
That's a praise report.
Yep. Good, good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take that noodle anytime from you,
That's
Sonia.
right. Oh my goodness, supposed to get in the mid 70s, Willow. It's supposed to not even get out of the 40s until this weekend. We might get into the 50s for high temperature. That's frustrating. It's spring. We should be in the 60s by now.
Dwayne, we'd all be, look, we'd be clearing out the noodles. We'd all be getting big off of some.
There would be no more noodles at my supermarket.
We'd all be eating what is it?
Ramen noodles.
The cheese and
macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
Mac and cheese.
Yes, we'd all be like, I gotta take my medicine now, and we're sitting there eating macaroni and cheese.
My grandkids would love it. They love mac and cheese.
Spam. Look, I think we're going to open one can of Spam, Ian, and it's not going to have any sodium in it because they took 100 cans of Spam and put all sodium in the one can I cooked this week. Joy says she made depression pasta last night, and it was good.
What's that? Just noodles with butter? Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you.
Ian, don't say baked beans around MawMaw. She's as much about baked beans as she is. She could just live on baked beans and the other orange things. You guys help me out here. MawMaw's got to help. Cheetos. Thank you. Thank you.
Not a problem. We do the same thing.
Fried cabbage, egg noodles, and butter.
Oh my gosh. Here we go on the food again. The foodie talk. Well, it says what are we thirsty for or Throwback Thursday. So Casey likes his noodles al dente. So Casey has to get his noodles out first.
Yeah, I have to cook mine all the way soft or they won't go down.
Yeah.
I'm freezing. I am so up and down today. This is ridiculous.
Ian said, let's move on. I know, Ian. now I'm hungry and
then we wonder how we put on weight during this quarantine. All we talk about is food.
oh my goodness. That did not go unnoticed, and that we had that last night. I put together the boxed potatoes. What's the name brand? Orida, the cheesy kind of potato slices. Look, my mind's not working today.
Like scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped potatoes, and these had a taste of jalapenos in it. And then I cut up the sausage. Thank you very much, Dwayne. And that's what we ate. And I actually was able to eat last night. But I think it's because I took some Tums before I ate. I ate 2 Tums before I ate. Ian, please tell me what food will burn my fat. Everything makes you do that, Sonia. Sonia, I'm sure. I wish your whole family could do a family talk about you. And I think the first thing they would say, especially your kids, is Mom is very gassy. Mom is very gassy. Oh, the saline. Do you guys ever taste the saline solution? Or
I can taste the medication that they use to sedate me. When they put that in my arm, I can feel my arm start to get warm, and then I taste like a metally taste, and then I wake up in the recovery room.
They'll flush it or something, and I'll taste like alcohol, and I can smell and taste it. Willow, they're tired of her own cooking. We've had more takeout recently. Oh, your son, see, her son would love to talk about her.
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
I'm so excited about tomorrow, you guys. Happy Hat Day. Tomorrow's going to be Happy Hat Day. Keeping in there laughing, but I'm so excited.
I hope I wake up for that.
So excited.
Because I have a hat too.
Good morning, Raven.
Oh, good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
Raven, she had to swallow the peanut M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh, peanut butter M&Ms. And that's good, Sonia. That's good that our kids know that we're silly. Yeah. So you guys have to put up with my silly, and it gives Kevin a break. It gives him a break. Oh goodness, we so lively today.
Lively bunch we are. If it would warm up, my blood would get a little thinner. I could move a little faster, maybe.
Look, it ain't my blood that needs thinning out. I'm just. Oh, you guys were just used to my camera being different in the kitchen. But that's okay. That is okay, because I just don't want to get at my heaviest, and
Yeah, me too.
What was your heaviest?
255.
Mine was
That,
257. We were very close.
that was
Um,
my heaviest too, was 255.
but see, you're tall,
Yeah,
taller.
I'm only 5'5".
But I lost 100, and that was actually really, really, it was too thin for me. Because my face, it just, like Casey said, he said, Mom, I know you needed to lose the weight, but you need to gain some. So I would say at 180, a lot of people would say, well, that's still too much. But no, at 180, I could still wear like a 14 pants. I went from a
Mm.
24 pants down to like a size 7, and no, that was yeah, it felt good when I was losing it. Yes, it did. But
Dwayne, I had to. Dwayne wrote that Heather can outcrude their children. He swears she was a 14-year-old boy in a previous life. I raised 2 boys. I had to learn to get rid of any sissiness I had in me because those boys would so bull right over me. So yeah, I learned to be like lock out their windows and fart in the car and stuff like that because otherwise they would take total advantage of me. And their dad did not help because he thinks farting is hilarious. He's still to this day, he will pass gas and giggle about it. And I'm like, are you too?
well, I have to say I have embarrassed my husband and the kids on occasion. When Kevin, I'd look down, wouldn't see nobody around Walmart, and Kevin would be on the other side of an aisle, and he would hear me. Are you? I'd come around the corner. Was that you? Yeah. And the kids would be like, Mom, really? So I can't help it. I can't help it.
Well, I still laugh at farts.
We all around here have the, yeah, we're just
Well,
kind of crude.
On one of my, remember when I used to do the late night chats? We got to talking about farts. And I said, I used to make fun of my mom when she had the walking farts.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm paying for making fun of her because now I have the walking fart.
We laugh about that in our family because it is kind of we laugh about that. As my grandma used to do that, and my mom, and now
my grandmother too.
And
it's like the old lady thing, as we say.
Somebody came up and said that they did a study, and the average person farts 17 times a day. And we got to laughing because how do you do a study of people farting?
Mm-hmm.
Flatulence.
Do you have a electronic device in their pants or what?
See, on Traci, they're really monitoring her. She just doesn't know because she's got yeah. But I have yet to hear Casey. Casey is very, very funny about stuff like that, you guys. He just, he doesn't, when Adriana, when she was little and he was holding her and she passed gas, he looked at her and he said, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just did that on you. And he looked at her, he said, you better be glad that I love you. Oh, Dwayne. Look, our house would probably light up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, when Vicky was here, we were on YouTube and can't remember what we were doing, but I bent over a little bit too far
Mm-hmm.
and let it go. And I'm going, sorry, Vicky.
I would have said, Vicky, really? And I done heard that your friend did that on
Yes.
Kent. MawMaw told me about Kent.
Yes, he let one rip on the auction the other night. And I'm like, oh, guys, you know, it hasn't gotten to me yet, but I may have to leave the auction here.
Oh, Diana.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Oh, God.
But you know, since my stomach surgery, it causes a lot of different issues for people.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear, I think that's what caused mine to be even worse.
Sure, just blame it on that.
Because it's even worse. Yes, Joel, I have to say I was that person. Or Casey would say, you know, I wouldn't say nothing, and Casey'd get back in the car and he'd be like, he'd have this look like, Mom, are you serious? I'd say, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was, I thought it was going to be one that didn't smell like that. I'm sorry. Mom, I said, well, baby, roll your window down. I can't help it. So Casey don't think they're funny. He gets this look. And when he had gallbladder surgery, I said, son, you better let that off, because if you don't, it's going to move up into this way. So he would go walking after he had gallbladder surgery. He wasn't living at home, but my daughter said, I've never seen Casey walk so much, because I've never heard my sister-in-law, Keevan's youngest sister, and I've been her sister-in-law now for 34 years. I've never heard her because she's so proper. I've never heard MawMaw.
Did you see what Sonia wrote?
Who?
Sonia, she said, I caught my foster mom in the kitchen cooking dinner. She just lifted her leg and farted. And I said, you tell us when we fart, we should go outside. Shame on you.
Oh my gosh. Casey used to,
when I first had gastric bypass and I had the bad gas,
yeah.
I would say, we would be at the store and I would say to Ryan, we need to leave this aisle right now. We need to leave this aisle right now.
Since it's Throwback Thursday, I remember in my, let me see, ninth grade, because that was before ninth graders was thrown in with high schoolers. That was junior high. The big thing with boys back then was they found them, they called them fart rocks. I don't know what they're, the sulfur kind of rocks. They lifted I don't even know how the desk held them up, but they put 4, one on each thing, and eased the desk on it. Mm-hmm. And when our teacher came in and she put her arms on the desk to stand up, she was not amazed. It was not funny to her. It was to everybody else in the class. And I knew it was bad. I'm like, I saw them when they was doing it, but it was so bad in there. It was awful in that room.
Eggs.
It was awful. But I will tell you this, since all my surgery on my stomach was high up, you learn that if the gas doesn't go the other way, and if it ever moves up in the shoulder, I'm glad my friend told me about it, or I would have been scared. Mm-hmm. Because it feels like you're having a heart attack. It hurts so bad. And then also with my shoulder surgery, I knew what to expect. And it does. Oh, Sonia. Mm-mm. That was not funny. Keevan swears he never did that to me, but yes. He can swear. He don't remember a lot of things when we were first together. But yes.
Willow
did-
said that maybe bell bottoms were invented for that reason. That was dual exhaust.
Well,
Sonia, Darlene's gonna make some coffee.
Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Turn your speakers off.
I do this just for Sonia. All right, Sonia. Showing the love.
Yes, Myra. When I was young, we must be the same age. Boys always did that in class and stuff. They would make that farting noise with their hands in their armpit.
I never could do that. My sister could.
Oh,
I never could. Yeah, Dwayne, that air bubble when it hits up in your shoulder, it's hard to explain to somebody until they actually feel it.
it's painful. Extremely painful. It can be.
Uh-oh.
Sonia, that's exactly it. If I go, like, we got to leave this aisle right now, then you kind of like be really quiet so you can hear somebody go, oh, gross.
Oh no, Joyce woke up at 3 o'clock by her cat. What? Cat, what was wrong with your cat, Joy, to wake you up? Look. Oh,
Good.
Myra. No. He did not. See, Myra, you're like Dwayne. You remember some of the things I say that I shouldn't have said that I think back later. Oh my gosh, I did say that, didn't I?
Joy said the cat woke her up because she wanted tuna fish.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's not funny. At that time of day.
You know, if anybody's in here and didn't know the whole thing, they'd be like, wait a minute. What is Buying Spaces talking about? Oh, I won't go there. I won't go there. Poor Keith. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joy.
Uh-huh.
Good luck with that. Raven. We never know.
I know we get such a sidetrack because sometimes it's so funny that
You know,
not where this conversation started, but I needed a good laugh today, that's for sure.
yeah, and I did. I started out with my diary of private prayers that Casey gave me, and I think, you know, we just need sometimes just to
That just made me think of my own personal private prayer that I pray in church, that if I accidentally leak a fart out in church, I pray, please don't let that smell.
I know. Oh, so Tracy's letting her humans. Oh, I've something else. Well, you know, our friend Diana Brianna, she did the video and I put it on Facebook because it was so funny because she was serious. She said the titled "Please Don't Fart in Church." and she did the video and I'm sitting here just dying laughing because she's very serious.
Sometimes you can't help though, it squeaks out and you can't help it.
And
Yeah.
she said, or don't go smelly. You know if you're smelly. Please.
Yeah,
Put on
that you can
deodorant.
help, but
Oh, so yes.
Well, I usually don't pay attention because I live by myself. But then when somebody else is here, oh my gosh, it's always the dog's fault.
right.
You know?
Right. So when
No.
you had Vicky there, it was like, oh, whoops, sorry, Vicky.
Yeah.
You should just let her rip.
No, Bailey is awful. And the other night I said, oh my gosh, Bailey. And she sleeps long ways between me and Kevin. And I'm like, Bailey, oh my gosh, really? Kevin said, that was mine, and I'm sorry. I said, oh my gosh, I would have blamed it on Bailey. I said, oh my gosh, Kevin, did you eat the same thing, Bailey? I'm like, oh. So, yeah. Oh, Sonia, that's something that people never forget. I covered up at work one day very well. I was walking and yes, it slipped. And one of the had on her headset and she looked behind me and laughed. And I said, well, hey. And I just acted so normal. She kind of looked, oh, and she turned around like, I must not heard what I heard from Miss Darlene. And you know, I just played it off so well. And I'm like, whew, I'm so glad she didn't know that was me. For real. She just thought my shoe squeaked or something. I'm like, thank goodness. But yes, Bailey is like no other. We have yet to have a dog like Bailey to have to put up with that. But Sandy, I did hear about Kemp. MawMaw had the giggles talking about MawMaw at one point, you guys. This is how MawMaw was. And my mom too. Oh, my mom was worse than MawMaw because Mom would cuss at the kids. I don't think that's funny. That's vulgar. Well, my grandmama used to do it. But, you know, MawMaw would get on to the kids. And I would get on to them if they were at the kitchen table. And I tell my grandson, you walk out of the room. You are not to do this at the kitchen table. Do you hear me? But MawMaw would kind of get on to the kids once upon a time. Yes, she was straight-laced Sandy once upon a time with these kids and grandkids. So then along came me. Because Karen was so proper and MawMaw was so proper, and then came me.
Oh dear.
We would be walking. Me and MawMaw used to walk when we'd get off work on the third shift. That's when I was still married first time. We'd walk, you know, I'd have this energy. I was 21. Of course I had energy. And I would tell her, wait. She'd say, what? I said, just wait right here. And I'd go hit the woods. We were at the, you know, the Corps of Engineer Park at the dam. And I would go on to, and I'd come back. She'd say, what'd you do? I said, I had to pee. And she would look at me. But now if her daughter was with us, we'd have to go right then. I'm like, why have we got to go? She has to use the bathroom. And I would be like, why don't she go? Karen, you don't know how to go in the woods?
Oh, oh, Willow, that is hilarious.
Well, Sonia, now I'm reading all this.
Oh.
But yeah, we would have to come home. And I would say, are you serious? Karen, you don't know how to squat in the woods? And, you know, her face would turn so red. She was like, 15. And now she'll just shake her head at me. Willow, I would have had to think of something. I would have had to think of something to cover that up. So you had the one that rolls up your back and tickles the lower back.
Comes out the top of the pants.
Yeah, those are the ones that you think are going to be silent, and they start rolling up your back. And also in the pool. Don't you guys think you can get away with it in the pool? My kids would get close to me and do that. And then up would come bubbles.
Yep.
Oh my God, Willow. We were in the lawyer's office one day, me and Kevin, and he kind of moved a certain way and he just peeled one out. I thought it was a chair. I really thought it was a chair. And he looks at us and he said, oops, sorry about that. And I'm like, seriously? Our lawyer just did that? I would have blamed it on this chair.
Oh,
Oh
but
dear.
when Willow was talking about my son Jimmy, he would call that a cheek slapper.
Well, there's always the other ones too, that this is too proper. I can't, after doing my diary of private prayer, I can't even talk about the other, the ones that come out the other side. So
Yeah.
anyway.
I gotta sing to my brother and my sister-in-law. They're laughing at us. Good morning to David and Lynette too. Good morning to David and Lynette too.
Who is that you're singing to?
Yeah, breathe, Dwayne. You're right. Breathe. I was about to lose it over here. I passed out. I couldn't breathe.
You were so red, Tracy.
That was the funniest thing I ever saw. When Willow put that in there, I was like, oh my gosh. I could just picture it.
Ian, you guys, I'm going to tell you, today there's somebody that started out their day being in pain, or they were having a bad day. So we are glad that we can come to you live on YouTube and make your day. And if you hear squeaking, it's my chair, I promise you.
Sure.
Who was I?
God.
Oh, I was on the phone with Liz. I was on the phone with LizzAnn, and it was after we were through. And you know, we'll always sometime go back, and after we end it, LizzAnn will usually go, whew, like that was intense. Well, I was sitting here talking with her, and you know, I would have already been on 4 hours. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, after we got off, I told MawMaw, I said, oh my gosh, I hope she did not hear that. I could not hold it back any longer. And MawMaw got to laughing. I said, I'm serious. I said, she did not change her facial expressions. So I said, whew, I'm just glad she did not hear me. Because it got to a point where I said, okay, quick, cut off. I really have to go to the bathroom. I haven't been in and whew, MawMaw got laughing at me.
That day. I mean, you got off like that. I mean, 2 seconds and you were off.
Was it with you or was it with Lizz?
I was in there.
Oh,
maybe both of them were still there.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
hilarious.
But oh my gosh. Thank you, Denise. Yes, I know Denise. Her face don't turn red and she's laughing so hard. I want to know what the tent peg has to do with it, Ian. I keep seeing you talk about the tent peg. Dwayne, my kids, once upon a time, when we would go to Golden Corral a lot, and I was able to eat Brussels sprouts in the day, they would all look at me, and if they looked at my plate, they'd say, Mom, you are not eating those, and us ride in the car with you all the way home. And I said, well, yes, I'm going to eat them. So, yeah, they'd all give me this look.
Oh, too funny.
Oh, my gosh, you guys. Let me put you on hold so I can do a...
That is too funny, Sonia.
Oh, my
Just
gosh.
stick their white bum out there. Dwayne, that is funny. I can imagine a bunch of boys, in a tent having to, I bet that would be, oh my, I bet you guys all left with curly hair, came in with straight and left with curly.
Left with Curly Joe and Mo.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that would get you guys going. That's why I started that.
Oh my goodness.
And it did. Look what happened.
Yeah. Laughed so hard I was about to pass out. I needed that. I needed a good laugh.
That's pretty much what happened that night in my chat is we just started laughing over 17 farts a day and
Uh-huh.
the walking farts and all that. So blame it on me. It's okay.
I knew I didn't wear skirts when I worked in the out in the real world, Willow. I knew I didn't wear those pencil skirts for a reason. Oh yeah, too funny. That must have been a fun trip, Dwayne. Windows down.
In a blizzard, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's why, see, Sonia, that's why with my boys, I always did that when they were little and they would be riding in the car with me because they would kill me many times, many, many times. So I would lock the windows out when they were too big, too little to sit in the front seat. I would lock the windows out and let it rip, and then they would be stuck in my stench. It's the only time I could get them back. Sonia, that's it. But when you get to be an old lady, then you sneeze, cough, fart, and tinkle a little all at the same time.
Yep.
That's when you got to have the Depends. That's why they
Yeah.
should make some charcoal Depends to help absorb the smell of
No
the fart.
kidding.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Goodness,
Are we
goodness,
keeping
goodness.
you up?
Oh boy. Good morning to Force Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to Force Speed. Good morning to you.
Tim, hi.
Good morning, Tim. You're true. That's true, Dwayne. Now we're gonna have to fart to cover a cough so that people don't freak out because we're coughing. So yeah. That's one of the new normals we're gonna have. Oh, Willow. You got some good ones, Willow.
Willow has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, she does.
Great sense of humor.
Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Oh, yeah, that's right. We only can spend our money on the essentials. We can't afford no gas X. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh, yeah, I have a little tears in my eyes. Laughing. Gas X is essential to Wayne. Depends on how bad you got it. It depends. Yeah, I guess now that we can't go to the store and walk around and leave it in an aisle and hurry and rush to the next aisle, then maybe gas X is essential because you're stuck in your own home now, and so you only can your people you're with. Oh, my Oh. Oh, heavens. Yo, I'm just trying, for the old ladies, we need the poise pads because, you get the little tinkle when you have the coughing, sneezing, fart. Then you're just going to laugh and then you're going to tinkle a little. That's why Sandy says when they get the ladies all dressed up on the auction nights to wear your Depends.
Yes.
To be prepared for those laughing fits you can't control. Oh, heavens.
Yes, the one that if you guys need a good laugh, you need to go and watch the auction from, I think it was October 31st or
Yeah, the Halloween auction. That was so funny. So
last
funny.
long time.
That was hilarious. That's true. I should think about that, Sandy. When I'm feeling down and out, I should just pull that video up and watch it. That'll make me laugh every time. I bet I
Oh,
could watch that 1,000 times and still laugh my butt off.
yep, it's a good one. I was thinking of deleting the auction videos off my channel, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to leave that one up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Heather must have done some good Kegel exercises. If she can sneeze, cough, and jump without peeing herself. And how many kids do you guys have? Do they have 2 or 3? She's done darn good if she's had kids and can still do that. Yeah. Sandy's duct tape drama. Yeah, that was even more.
yes.
Yes. Yes, Myra. I do remember that love triangle with the crazy female astronaut that drove from Texas to Florida and wore Depends so she wouldn't have to stop and go to the bathroom. That was just disgusting because that wasn't an accidental laugh, fart, cough, sneeze, an accidental little tinkle. She flat up wore diapers so she wouldn't have to stop. She could just go and keep on driving. That is a crazy person. Oh my goodness. So Darlene must be on her doctor call.
Yeah.
I forgot that was coming and they called her for the other and then I don't think she expected them to call her back so soon for the doctor.
Look at how serious she is. Oh my gosh.
But they, I have heard, well, like when I went to the pain doctor this week, because they cut out the consultation appointments and are only doing treatment appointments, that was the emptiest I've ever seen that waiting room.
Yeah.
And the ERs, the ERs, at least in our area, say that they either get the people that think they have COVID or almost no one at all. They're worried about people that are staying home that are potentially having strokes or heart attacks but don't want to go to the hospital for fear of contracting the virus at the ER when they could in fact be dying from having a heart attack or a stroke and going untreated because they don't want to go into the hospital for fear of catching the virus. When they arrested her, the Depends was full. Oh, and stinky. Ew. I didn't know that, Myra. That's even worse.
And they had to put her in the back of a squad car.
Ew.
Drive her stinking like that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. God, that's a sick person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done some crazy stuff in my life, but nothing
Yeah.
to
Nothing
top.
close to that. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm glad I wasn't laughing at you guys. Good morning, everybody that come in. So that was, I'm through until May 21st. In case we do, if we are out of all this by
Case,
May
yeah.
21st. And
Yeah, that, oh. And
San
a
Juana's on,
searcher.
San Juana's
Ew.
on Facebook. I don't know if she's
Yeah.
in.
Oh, Myra, those poor police officers. I was watching a live PD last weekend, and a guy literally they put him in the back of a police car, and he literally took a leak back there. He kept saying, "I couldn't hold my water. I couldn't hold my water." And I'm thinking, and it was like they had him right behind the seat that the police officer sat in. And I'm like, the first time he goes to stop, all that's going to go right on his feet. That is so disgusting.
Yeah.
I just saw Myra's post about the Porch Church. There will be no flatulence tolerated in church.
About that in church.
So what's the 1s and 2s and 3s? You guys, I'm scared when I come back and I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, Raven. Well, I'm glad that you finally got meds. Same with me. I was like, I'm just waiting around, changing around appointments back and forth and trying to get meds is crazy.
Raven, one of mine is why it's one of my mood stabilizers, and I've been on it a long time. I take it at night so I don't have nightmares and get up in my sleep because I sleepwalk. But that was why they have to see me, or she had to check in on me.
Ian, not all the hypochondriacs are staying at home because they're scared to go to the hospital. My sister, and if David and Lynette had a page that they could get in the chat, they would confer this. My crazy sister, as we call her, she had a headache in the earlier parts of this lockdown and had to go to the emergency room because she had a headache.
Oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
Huh.
Fool. Like, I said to my mom and my aunt, who are both elderly, who both have diabetes, who both have other health conditions, I was like, you two better not take her. She can walk to the ER for all I care. You are not taking her down there. And my little brother ended up taking her and dropping her off, but God bless him. He's been an angel through this, but
San Juana says she's blocked from YouTube right now.
what? Is she in Facebook?
Yeah, she's on Facebook.
Good morning, San Juana. Good morning to you. Good morning, San Juana. Good morning to you.
And yes, Willow, that was very painful to take the duct tape off.
Willow, I was trying to be, I had on a white tank top, the spaghetti strap, the thing that's supposed to be a bra in one, but it was white, and I tried to be proper. So yes, I did the same thing with Band-Aids, and I kept feeling uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I burning? Why am I burning? So when I got home and I pulled the Band-Aids off, the part where they were, I had these strips of raw where they burned me. And of course, I'm going through the house. Oh my gosh, look. And I covered up what had, I said, oh my gosh, so Casey still remembers when Mom burned herself from using Band-Aids, I guess, where Band-Aids shouldn't be. How do they not?
A Band-Aid will leave a mark on me like that. Except for in places that, like fingers, my hands or my feet, where you could use a Band-Aid a lot and the skin is thicker. you put it on any other part of my body and leave it on for very long, I will have like that, like a burn mark. It'll look like
I did not know that, but I know that now. So Sandy, talking about the duct tape, that's going to be my project. The special project.
Duct tape bra?
I've got to have saran wrap all over me.
That would not be comfortable. Saran wrap duct tape bra.
And then I have to, Casey, bless his heart, you guys, he's going to have to do this. And then I've got to go over the saran wrap with duct tape. So that's all I'm going to say about this challenge that Sandy gave. Saran wrap and duct tape.
I love it.
I'm scared.
I know. Look, this is more scary. When I first had my surgery and everything, I thought, yes, all that weight loss is going to cause stuff to be, the skin ain't going to be right. So this is what I thought. I remembered off of fried green tomatoes when
and she answered the door when her husband was coming
she
home.
was nothing but saran wrap.
Saran wrap.
Yeah.
Yes. So
heavens.
yes. So I figured I could use all the stars talk about, they use preparation H and da. So I put preparation H on my inner thighs.
No.
And then I took saran wrap and I saran wrap my lower stomach. Then I put on this thing I got from Avon. It's supposed to help you lose weight, and you pull it on and it's like rubber on the inside.
Oh my gosh.
So
you're lucky you didn't die of heat stroke or something.
This was what's bad. Keevan was feeling frisky. So he reaches over and he moves my gown up and he said, "What is that?" I said, "It's my slimmer." And so he reaches under the slim. "What is that?" I'm laying there. I'm like, saran wrap. But what's that? I said, preparation H. He was through.
He lost his moves right quick, didn't he?
He had to go through all those layers. And when it finally got to preparation H, I'm sure he did not want nothing on no preparation where it shouldn't have been.
No.
Especially if it's supposed to shrink hemorrhoids. Did you guys see what?
Anything shrinking?
Good morning, Michelle. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, good morning to you.
He wasn't coming near that body, Dwayne. He was scared the next night. I mean, it did not work. I mean, you guys, he's still married to me. We're still together after.
God bless that man.
10 years later, we're still together. I know Vanessa.
Did I sing to Vanessa? Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
There should have been a clue when I was putting that on, and my little Jack Russell was barking at because it was almost like what they wear when they're surfing. So when I brought it out and was trying to pull myself in it at 255 and my little dog was barking at it, I should have known not to use it.
That's what Sonia said. That ain't no slimmer. That's a chastity belt.
Girl, Sonia, he wouldn't have had to worry about that. Those would have been duct tape. They would have been saran wrapped, and nothing was going to squeeze out of that. So I'm just saying.
Dwayne wants to know if you're going to bedazzle this duct tape.
Dwayne, I'm not going to give it away. But I did go to work the next day, and I told my story to the girls, and my girls were laughing so hard. Yeah. So after that, they never were shocked at anything I said or did. And they could not believe I saran wrapped myself.
Oh, Vanessa, we want to hear the stories.
Oh yeah, we do. Today we want to hear all the stories.
Is the day to do it.
Look, I prayed before today. You know, I for people to be uplifted. We're too sad right now. Oh my gosh! Yes, I'm gonna leave the chat up, Sonia. I will.
With yourself. You forgot to wear your Depends.
Sonia's like, first they're making me laugh, then they're making coffee. So Sonia, we're sorry. We're getting you at both ends.
We love you, Sonia.
So shut up, Sandy. I stopped it.
Yeah, but it fell out anyway.
Shut up, Sandy. Your face is blood red. Do not pass out on my watch.
Oh, I just about passed out earlier.
Everybody would be done. Well, Sandy was doing good until Darlene's Thursday throwback, and she threw down in the floor, and we don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I stopped it, Sandy.
you normally do that on my channel, not on your.
Oh, too funny.
And then my sister's on Facebook and can hear me. Good morning, Irene.
Good morning, Irene. Good morning to you. Good morning, Irene. Good morning to you.
Irene, I don't know. Look, Irene, I just don't know what to tell you. Pray for me. I she said, good morning, Susie. I love you.
You are so prim and proper on your channel, and then you drop one like that.
Uh-oh. Denise is getting lightning alerts now.
Well, I prayed over it before, so undoubtedly somebody out there needed a laugh.
I definitely needed a laugh this week. That is no joke. And I've definitely had a laugh today.
Look, I told people don't put me on a pedestal. I've been saying that for years. You guys, I have that inner. Oh my gosh, she must have heard it. Because she said, love it. I needed this. Oh no. Well, she grew up with me.
Darlene, I was just going to say, she's your sister. She's known you your whole life. How could she not know some of your little things you have hidden in the past?
Well, I don't even know if I've ever. Yes, Sanjuana showed some tomatoes that you're red as tomatoes. But because I don't remember ever hearing her pass gas. I don't remember my oldest sister passing gas, and I slept with her. I don't remember.
She needed a laugh, and Willow said, careful, Denise. The wind will be picking up.
And Irene just said, you're right, Traci. Yeah, she grew up with me, so she knows everything about me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Vanessa. All right, I'm highlighting this. You guys are going to see this on Facebook. Oh, Vanessa. Vanessa. The things that I bring out of people that I always thought was just so straight laced that would never. Oh my gosh!
Oh, heavens! I'm crying now.
Oh shoot!
And then the look on your face, your icon picture is just like, well, oh my gosh,
Darlene,
it's too late. I'm sorry.
not to fart in your duct tape suit, but I'm telling you, make sure you have a little escape hatch for the gas in case you do in the duct tape suit.
Vanessa, I felt foolish one day. I had my toes up on the back of the back of the tub, so I don't shave my legs but about once a year. I don't have to, but I decided to shave my legs, so my foot slipped and I banged my head on the back of the. So my toe felt like it broke, and then I had a big old red place here when I got in the shower. Kevin said, "What happened?" I went to shave my legs. I broke my big toe and I hit my head. Yeah. We gotta get out of the shower because look, we done brought my husband into it. So look, the shower's off limits. Thank you, Vanessa. The showers is off limits with
Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
Run, Denise. Run, Denise. While you still can. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. You know, I'm just glad I didn't go from here to the call with my doctor and she would have seen me. She said, "Is your blood pressure up today?" No. I'm fine. Oh, Irene. That's why Irene don't want to come on here with me. She's like, "Oh no, you ain't catching me on there." Oh my goodness. Oh, Irene, I love you. Love you too, Samwana. Oh my goodness.
Okay, how many of y'all were laughing because I was laughing? And you have no idea what I was laughing at.
Are you talking about what I said, Sandy?
Yes.
I hope
I was
that
laughing
got
at
by.
Willow.
I don't think they heard it.
I
hope
didn't hear it.
not.
I was laughing
Good.
at Willow.
Good. Okay. Okay. Whew.
Well, I was
You know,
laughing at you, Darlene.
it's kind of like those mattresses that we talked about that expand, trying to put one back in the package after they've expanded.
God.
I'm Oh, Dwayne!
Apparently, Dwayne heard.
Way to go, Dwayne.
He was who I was trying to keep from hearing it.
You can't pull nothing past Dwayne.
Oh my gosh.
At least I didn't call it what I call it.
Oh man.
I could private chat this. This is what I tell my kids.
Oh, Vanessa, that's great.
She's lucky it didn't roll away if it was round. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Vanessa. Okay, well, okay. Irene says she wants to know. I'm gonna Vanessa, all I could think about is that song. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling, roll high.
Oh,
Oh, good morning to Amber. Good morning to you. Good morning to Amber. Good morning to you.
Oh my goodness, Rosie.
Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you. Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you.
Oh, Crystal. Oh my goodness.
Good morning to Dawn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Dawn. Good morning to you.
The word is out. The word is out.
Yep.
Oh my
Coming
gosh.
on in now.
Let me fix my hair. Oh my gosh.
Vanessa.
Oh. You guys are going to make me have to tell my Speedway story.
Casey would say, I'll just tell what happened to Mama in Big B. Oh my gosh. He always says the Big B store. Oh goodness. No.
Man,
I just
man, Vanessa.
I mean poor Casey was little, and they, they said they claimed we don't have a restroom. Oh,
Hi,
Ian,
Ian.
run
Hope
for
you
it, run
steer you
for it,
away for good.
Kevin. Sandy, how red in face she is. And Irene's on Facebook. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, oh man.
The
Vanessa,
poor, no.
I went to the cemetery with my aunt and my sister to see my grandma and grandpa's grave, and we go out there periodically and visit their grave. Well, my sister's second husband is buried there, so she wanted to know if we could stop and give her a minute there, and I said a minute, but I'm telling you, my stomach has been kind of rolling all day, and if I have to go to the bathroom, you better get your rear end back to the car so we can get to a gas station or something quickly. And so I'm trying to be patient, trying to give her the time she needs, trying, and okay. And pretty soon I'm like, oh, Aunt Joyce, we're going to have to get going pretty soon. Oh, my goodness. And we went rushing to the Speedway, and I was doing pretty good. I was holding on. And then we went inside, and I'm like, where's the bathroom? And I didn't make it all the way to the bathroom, and then I it was a hot mess, and I was a mess, and I was trying to get help, and I had dropped my phone, so I tossed it back in my aunt's car, so I had no phone to get help. So I'm like in the bathroom yelling, somebody please help me, somebody please help me. Somebody came to the door and said, do you need help in there? And I said, yes, go get one of the ladies out of that green that green car out in the parking lot. I need help. I had to wait in there while they went to the Goodwill or somewhere and bought some clothes that I could put on.
Oh God.
That was literally help. I can't get up.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. Oh my goodness sake, you did not do that to a stranger. Oh,
Casey was little, and I had to leave out of there, and it was already bad. And then I went next door. They had a bathroom, but it was too bad. I'm sitting in there, bless his heart. He's little, and I'm crying because I have to bring my son into the bathroom with me, and I'm crying, and I'm a hot mess. I'm trying to clean myself up the best I can. And he said, "It's okay, Mommy. It's okay. You know, it's okay." And I go out the back way. Around. Toilet paper stuck to my foot. I have to get that off. We get in the car. We pull up, and oh my gosh, there is my brother-in-law. I called Kevin to the car. I said, "Traci needs to go. I've got to get out." He said, "Why? What happened?" I said, "Kevin, he needs to go. I pooped myself, and I couldn't help it. I got it all over me." And he starts laughing. Casey gets so mad at his dad. He's like, he gets red in the face. He said, "Don't laugh at Mommy. Don't laugh at her." And so anyway, Traci left, and I'm crying all into the house and cleaning up. So my son leaves that over my head forever. If he done anything, well, I'll just talk about Big B. And I mean, he held that over my head forever. Well, I'll just talk about Big B. And I finally said, I don't care anymore. It's been in Big B. It's been in Walmart. Tiffany had to go get me some shorts one time. I was like you, Traci. I'm like, why didn't you come in and check?
They went to a thrift store and bought me some clothes to put on.
Yes, after my gallbladder. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, Tiffany. And somebody said, "Do you need help?" Yes. "Tell my daughter to come in here, please." She's like, "Mom, what's wrong? Please go buy me a pair of shorts and a pair of panties. Please."
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, no, Mom. Have you had the Big B?" "Yes, I've got the Big B." The Big B. So I always toted in my purse 2 extra pair of panties no matter where I went.
I used to have all these places when I first had gastric bypass and my gallbladder out. I had places mapped in my head from my house to my work and back that I could quickly pull into, run in a back door, go straight to their bathroom, let it fly, and run back out.
True love. San Juana said true love. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
True
Dwayne,
love.
you might as well let it go now. We've all told our stories now.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
But look, I got it in my mind. Nobody works in a convenience store without having access to a bathroom. They might not. So then I got where I'd say, IBS. I'm just telling you, I have IBS. And if you don't let me go to the bathroom, it's going to be ugly right here. So they would hurry up and tell me where the bathroom was.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would not be, I would be like, no, I am serious. I really need to go.
Right.
Thank you, well, Amber, I wiped your butt many a time. So I'm glad you're enjoying this conversation, Miss Amber Gray, that I had to potty train. Yes. I had to potty train that one many a time. From 9 months old until she was potty trained.
Oh, yeah. I totally know those situations, Sonia. When you're like freaking out, you're like, oh my God, I'm never going to. That's how I was getting to that gas station. I'm like, just pull in. Just pull in.
So IBS runs in the family. And my doctor told me one time, I asked him about it. He gave me Levison. He said, I said, why do I do that when I go in Walmart? He said, believe it or not, I have to take something before I go out in public to eat with people. Uh-oh. All right. Dwayne's on his story. Amber, IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. Oh no, Kimmy's in here now. Kim Ricky. Oh my goodness, Kim Ricky.
Good morning to Kim. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kim. Good morning to you. Oh boy.
Oh, we got 2 stories about to come popping up. Willow and Dwayne. I'm scared. Even Denise says, you better run, Kim. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I think I'm glad my Speedway story was a single staller.
Oh man.
Oh no! Hurry up, Willow.
Oh dear.
Oh, do share. You might as well, Willow. Do share.
Well, that
Oh,
happened to me the other day, but thank goodness it was in my own bathroom. It's just that all the dogs came in. And I'm going, stay away, stay away.
Yeah. Get out of here.
oh no! Sanwana. I have to read hers for you guys. Sanwana says, my friend Roy was taking me to Saltgrass Steakhouse. I pooped myself. It was 1 hour away. It was cold with the windows down. Bless your heart, Sanwana. Oh my gosh.
That's like Dwayne's story with his daughter. Eating ice cream in a blizzard.
Okay, Willow. I'm sharing Willow's. Oh no. It's even wait, all right.
Oh, no.
We still gotta wait for the rest of Willow's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Good morning, the sweetness, love. Good morning to you. Good morning, the sweetness, love. Good morning to you.
Sweetness, love. I don't even know how to explain today. I think a lot of people needed to share and laugh today.
These are a good stress reliever. Flat out belly laughing time.
And then my oldest sister's on Facebook, and she said, "Oh my God, y'all are
In
something."
a can of Raid and pointed back into the woods at an outhouse. I opened the door on the outhouse, probably closed and found me a bush that spiders.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, we're not potty mouthed, so it hit me one day from work. I was headed home, and I was already past work, and I'm like, I can make it home. No, so I'm looking everywhere in my car, and I got these flyers like you get all these you get these coupons and stuff, you know, and they come in the mail. They come in with your back when we still got newspapers. And I'm like finding whatever I could to put up under me and at my back, because it was all up my back. And I'm just sticking them everywhere where it wouldn't get in my car. I get home and they're working across the street on that building. So, you know, they'd come over here to use the water hose pipe. And I'm thinking, I look over there, I'm like, Jesus, please. And I'm really praying, please don't let none of them guys come up on this back deck. I had to get the hose pipe. I stripped down on my back deck. I'm hose piping and watching, and I'm praying, God, please don't let none of them men come around and they go back and tell Kevin, man, your wife's over there hosing down on your back deck. So.
Oh, good morning, Anamora. Good
sorry,
morning
Anna.
to you. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you.
Oh, you guys.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to poop out of here. I mean, pop out of here.
We know why.
Love you, Sandy.
We really know why.
I love you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Irene says, what's the topic for tomorrow? Laughing.
Oh.
Irene, tomorrow's Happy Hat Friday.
Yeah, Happy Friday. Oh!
Oh no. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I love you too, Irene. Oh my gosh. So you know what? If you know anybody that's just absolutely, they're down and out today. Hold on, Denise. Whew. You know, Denise, here it is. Oh my goodness. I just didn't know. Sanjuana says she was at dialysis and she had pooped herself and it dripped on the floor. I had to go home on the bus wrapped in a blanket and walk home. Everyone on the bus looking at me. Yes. Though, Sanjuana, sometimes you just have to hold your head up and look at people and say, well, I can't help it. And that's why now I will just honestly tell somebody what's going on.
I just had to come in.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. 2 Denises? We have DJ King.
You see what Sonia said? Oh, good morning, DJ King. Good morning to you. Good morning, DJ King. Good morning to you.
Good morning. And look, DJ King, this is kind of different this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise. Okay, so you ready for mine?
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead.
Okay, so my daughter was maybe 3, and we had gone to the library. This is in Puerto Rico. We had gone to the library, and she said she needed to go to the bathroom, so I took her. And she peed. We came out. And a couple minutes later, she goes, Mom, I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I already took you to the bathroom. You can't possibly need to go to the bathroom again. And she goes, I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, well, okay, we'll go find your daddy. And she's like, Mommy. And I'm like, I'm going to go find your daddy. No, Mommy, look. There in the middle of the floor is a poop ball. It fell out of her panties onto the floor.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
And the sun is shining right on it.
Oh, like a beam from heaven.
And my husband comes around the corner and he's like, what's going on? And I said, look. And he said, get a book, put around it. So he can go and get some toilet paper and clean it up. He took her to the bathroom and took off her panties. And then we were on a trip. We had gone from Tennessee to Alabama. We were going home. And this is when I was a teenager. And my mom said, I got to go to the bathroom. So we pulled off at the normal gas station we always pull off at. And my mother went to the bathroom and she come out and she said, go. And my dad's like, what's the matter? And she goes, well, I pooped all over the toilet, the walls, and everything. She's like, go.
Why don't they recognize that look? Me and Casey recognize that look.
Well, this was before my mother knew that she was allergic to milk.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
And it just tore her up.
No, we have that look. If we get this look right here, like, got to get home.
Yeah.
Real fast, or stop right there. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. Just stop right there.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the look.
I tell Ray I got a window. He knows he better find me a place and quick.
I don't know if Irene is still on Facebook, but I will say this. The girl never could squat until she got with the husband that he's a hunter and she had to learn. But I remember we were hiding at Easter eggs.
Oh,
we were hiding Easter eggs one time on a
the store
on a dirt road, and we had to leave. And I'm like, we couldn't Easter egg hunt because she couldn't squat and pee. We
Oh,
had
my
to drive
goodness.
all the way home so she could go to the bathroom. I'm like, as a
Are
little
you
kid.
kidding me?
No, we didn't get to hide it. We'd go on dirt roads and find a pretty spot to hide.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you.
Oh, wait, I got to screen share. I've got to screen share. I am in so much trouble. Right down here, she says, "Yes, I am." Oh no, you just didn't. And she's got the horrified face look, like
Uh-oh.
I'm in trouble. She'll never come on with me now.
Your chicken needs to tell a story.
Yay!
Oh, wait, I'm afraid of the chicken, but go
Come
ahead.
on, chicken. Come on.
Irene,
He's too chicken. Come on.
Irene, this is not our normal.
Oh, he says he's not coming on, Darlene. You always insult
Not our
him.
normal. What's normal?
Yeah, Liz, I just don't even know. I just don't
I've
even
been
know.
listening for about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's what.
And it's been very TMI. Very TMI. Who went where?
LizzAnn gets sick real easy, you guys.
I
was laughing with y'all.
Oh, my heavens.
That's right. This is one time it's not your fault, Dwayne. But if I was ever going to get my sister on with us, I just missed my chance.
Mm-hmm. You just blew it.
You did. Yeah, you blew it. Well, good morning, Traci. I saw you day before yesterday.
Aww.
Uh-oh. Where's Mr. Chicken?
Your little childhood. I mean, more like around a year old or so, a year and a half. Y'all remember that?
Put him closer to the phone, Denise.
Do y'all remember your real?
Still not showing up.
What? I don't know. It don't matter.
Hello? Okay.
Who is this Denise?
I was a young child, and my mother had tucked me in my crib.
I don't know why it's not showing up. Hello? It's not showing up very well.
Never mind. You can tell it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on.
Anyway, she tucked me in for a nice nap, and then a little while later, she hears noise in the room. Excuse me. She goes in there, and there I was in my bed, playing around, and she comes and looks and realizes that I had taken my diaper off, and I had taken a nice dump, and I was playing in it. I had it on the curtains. I had it all over the crib, the rails, the bedding, in my ears, on my head, everywhere. She was screaming and yelling, and my grandmother came in, and my mom told me my grandmother tore into my butt so bad, and I'm glad I do not remember that, because let me tell you, my grandmother, when I introduced her to Denise for the first time in '88 after Hurricane Hugo, I was poking on her arm, just playing around. My grandmother grabbed me and started smacking the heck out of me, yelling at me, telling me, "Don't you ever lay a hand on a woman. Don't you ever touch a woman." And man, she was beating the snot out of me. And here I am, a grown man. And now you had to stand there and take it from grandma, because you don't disrespect grandma. So here I am in my 20s getting my ass beat by my grandma, and all for just poking on my wife, just playing with her. And I told her, "Hey, I was just playing." She goes, No. You don't play. You don't ever put a hand on a woman. But she can sure beat the snot out of me. That was fair game.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad.
he was bad when he was little. I know the story.
When I worked at the nursing home and the residents did that, especially the Alzheimer's residents, we would call that, we'd say, we got a painter.
I thought she was in a nut farm or something.
Sorry, Tracy, go ahead.
No, we just say, when I worked in the nursing home and a resident, usually somebody with dementia or Alzheimer's, did that same type of thing, we would just go back out in the hall and say, I got a painter. Can somebody come and help me?
Oh my.
I know it. Look, and it wasn't even Dwayne's fault today.
Man.
All Sonia.
All I can say is this conversation went down the toilet a long time ago.
Yes, it did.
Well, mine's not nasty, but I will tell you, I had gone on another trip as an adult with my mom and dad to Alabama with my daughter. And we had stopped in an Arby's on the way home because we were all hungry. And the lady didn't understand what my dad ordered. So my mom told him again what she wanted, and he repeated it, and she still didn't understand. Well, my dad gets mad, and he says, well, I'm just leaving. And if you know my dad, which you guys don't, but he gets mad very easy. So he took off. And I had told him when we pulled in there, I had to go potty. I had to go pee. And so we go on. And we're driving and we're driving. And how far is Ardmore, honey?
About an hour 45 minutes.
Okay.
An hour.
From Huntsville?
Oh, from Huntsville. About 40 minutes.
40? Okay, so we keep driving and we're on our way to Ardmore, which is 40 minutes away. And I'm like, Mom, I really gotta go. And she says, what am I supposed to do? And I said, tell your husband to pull over somewhere. I gotta pee. And she's like, I can't do anything. And I said, well, when I pee on your seat, it's not my fault. I'm gonna pee on this seat if you don't tell him to pull over. Then we got to McDonald's 40 minutes later, and they just sat in the car because we were going to get something to eat. And my dad's like, well, if ain't nobody going to get out and get something to eat, I'm going to leave. And I'm let me out of this dang car. And I told my daughter, I said, come on. So finally I got to go pee.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness is right. Well, I don't know if anybody told the stories of back in the day before you had a McDonald's on every couple of miles and you didn't necessarily have a interstate highway. You had the 2 lanes of the back road and you were at the mercy of the small towns and whatever they had, if there was a small town around when you had to go.
Or you would hope that there was something tall enough you could squat behind.
Exactly. But a lot of times you just ended up having to pull off onto the shoulder and open the car doors and just take care of your business.
Yep.
And hurry. And once one person went, it was like you hurt, like poor Sonia, you heard it, so you had to go too, right?
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I was raised.
There you go.
Me too.
And whenever my mom was growing up, you had a coffee can or something like it on the
or
back
a mason
floorboard.
jar or something like that.
On the
Slot jar.
floorboard, and nobody stopped, but you took care of your business. I'm like, oh, great. So my poor mom and dad were on their way. I don't know if my grandmother was with them or not that time, because it might have been the time they were going out there to pick up my grandmother. Anyway, so they're on their way to my grandmother must have been with them. They were taking her to my aunt's. That's what it was. Okay, they're on the way to Laughlin in Nevada. I think it's in Nevada. Yeah, Nevada. And so the road they're on, the only destination is this casino complex, right? So they're going to the casino to take my grandmother there because she liked to play the nickel slots, you know. Mm-hmm. And so my mother did too. Anyway, so they're on their way, and my mom has to go to the bathroom. So they pull off. There's nothing around. I mean, it is nothing. I mean, just nothing. So they pull off the road. At this time, they're in a 1974 AMC Matador 2-door coupe. Huge, long door, no second door. So my mom has to take care of business. So she says, okay, I'm going to tough this out. So she tries to hurry up. Well, no other cars are on the road, right? Until she decides this is the time. So coming down the road is this RV. And this RV sees the car stopped on the side of the road with the door open. Can't see my mom yet. So they get up close enough to where and pull off, and then they look out and they see what the problem is. And my mother is so embarrassed. The RV backs up and goes on around them.
Oh my goodness.
She says, I am so glad they did not get out and say, do you need any help with your car?
Oh.
No other cars around.
Oh, embarrassing. Exactly.
Yeah, but this RV that's sitting way up, they can't help but see what you're doing. Oh boy. Anyway, those were the days. This was at a time, I think, when I did not, it must have been, it was, well, I don't know, it was right, either the time right before I got married or sometime after. But anyway, my brother was little, and my grandmother, helped watch him while my mom and dad maybe went and did things. And then my mom and my grandmother would go, and my dad would watch my brother. But yeah, embarrassing moments on the side of the road.
I mean, Throwback Thursday, I did not know that the memories that we was going to share. But my grandmother and them, I come back one time, Irene, if you're still on, it was with you, and Aubrey came back from California to out here. Nanny lived by that little creek. I remember getting stuck on the slop jar. The suction on the slop jar. And I got stuck on it, and I got to crying, and it scared me.
Yeah.
So
not only that, it's kind of yuck.
Yeah. So one of my uncles called me Slop Jar Judy after that.
Oh no!
Irene, do you remember that? It was one of my uncles would call me Slop Jar Judy because he had to come help me get the suction off my butt.
Oh, that's funny.
And Irene says, I don't know who you are. Why are you telling me this?
Chris would like to come in and tell his story. Darlene.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see if it's gonna. Oh, let me.
What happened to the other Denise?
Her internet's been in and out.
Okay. How are you doing, Miss Traci? You looking a lot better. I heard you got into your doctor.
He had a family emergency, a personal emergency, had to leave the office, but his partner was able to do my injection.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
So at least I did get my injection.
Yes.
Good.
Awesome.
We're so glad.
With the week I've had, I've really needed the hard belly laughs I've had this morning.
Oh,
I'm glad.
Denise,
I'm glad.
that's awful. Teachers used to be that way about not letting you go. They tried to be that way at work, and there was somebody that, just sit there and peed in her chair.
Oh no!
But I think
Wow.
I think she made a statement. But I had to get a note because I was taking. It's not Lasix, but it's something else. It was another HTC, or it's called something. A lot of people use it for high blood pressure. I didn't have high blood pressure. You guys see how much coffee I drink.
Yeah.
I could drink all this coffee and tea and all that. So it makes me retain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's a fluid pill. But anyway, when they start acting funny at work, yes, Dwayne, HCTZ, I got I got a note because they can't. I mean, they shouldn't be able to stop you from going anyway.
Mhm.
No, they
But-
shouldn't.
Yeah, but I got me a note.
Well, there are sometimes medical reasons or physiological reasons that cause people to have to do this, but then there are some people who just take advantage of the opportunity and just, whenever you can just get up and go.
All right, my sister says, Susie, don't know which I dislike more, older or big when you refer to me. Look, you told me a long time ago, why do you call me your older sister? You make me sound old. She said, I guess both fit. Yes, I remember the slop jar.
Oh boy.
Oh man, she gonna be bugging you about that slop jar.
So she's only 7 years older, but I always felt like she was a lot older because she is who I went to for everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Welcome aboard.
So, and you guys are telling stories about the throwback.
Oh, yes. I only know, Sonia's fault.
Yeah, it all started with the root tootin' good time. So,
I'm not, when they say this one is not appropriate for most advertisers, I'm not even going to put that I disagree unless they put a toilet paper commercial.
Great Northern.
Angel Soft is who's getting it out there. I should send Angel Soft a message and say, Dear Angel Soft, please watch my video today because I believe that you can get many, many sales. Please sponsor me.
I could use a little sponsorship.
Myra, my sister is shorter. She's the shortest of all of us. And so she's not big or old. She's just my
elder
sister.
sister.
That sounds even worse.
So
Yeah, it
just
does.
call her Shorty.
I just call her Irene. Is that fine, Irene?
She's probably going, gee whiz, everybody's talking about me. I think Chris fell out.
He did.
Poor thing. He didn't get to tell a story.
I bless, and sometimes he goes in and out too. And today it's unstable. Boop! Here he comes. Boop! There he is.
God bless you, baby girl. My goodness.
Dog sneezed.
Yeah, she's sneezing.
Denise, that was just a way of life back then. People that were used to outhouses, if it was too cold, there's my aunt now joined in, Rhonda. Hey, Aunt Rhonda.
Good morning to Rhonda. Good morning to you. Good morning to Rhonda. Good morning to you.
Oh, Rhonda.
Good morning, Rhonda. You better run.
Oh, no. Look.
Hey, I didn't get my song.
Good morning, LizzAnn.
LizzAnn,
Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Ta-da, ta-da. And I think that's...
Of course. Well, hang on. Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. We welcome you.
Thank you.
Okay, Chris is sitting on the edge of his seat. Let's let him tell his story.
Tell your story, Chris.
What story?
You don't have a throwback
poop
story?
Let me.
Hey, he's scared.
It's okay,
All
honey.
right, Chris.
It's okay.
All right. You can hang out with us.
Hey, you don't have to tell us a story to be
Did
up
you
here.
guys know when there's a bunch of us up there, all you see is then I do the things. All right, watch when Chris comes in. That's all. It says first I have coffee, then I do the things, but then I do the things.
Boy, yeah.
That happens every time. I don't know why it keeps kicking me out of it.
Aw, Irene says, tell the truth. I'm both, but Jesus loves me anyway.
That's right.
All you divas have made my day.
Oh, she's a
Aw.
sweetie.
Thank you,
Irene.
Irene.
Irene, you're still going to have to come on with me.
Thank you, Irene.
You're going to have to come on with me one day.
Someday.
Definitely.
So they'll know who to blame. Because you're the one that raised me my first let me see, my first almost 10 years. So see?
That's funny.
All right, let me see, Marie. All right.
I can't record right now because Mom is.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, Marie. Marie shared this with us, you guys. Just a bunch of poopy heads having a good laugh.
Oh my goodness. That is the right emoji for today.
That is good. That is good.
Marie is so silly. Irene, Marie TC that I talk about is, Marie. Now I done forgot your daddy's name. My doggone buddy. All right, Marie, you gotta tell me. Oh, Marie, Irene used to work with Marie at the lunchroom. She said to tell you that she misses you.
Aw.
She says she misses Miss Irene.
How sweet.
You guys, it's almost time for my husband to call on his lunch. So I'm going to scoot so that I can talk to him and get myself together and have a smoke before he calls.
Okay.
But I love you.
Okay, sweetheart. Love you.
Tracy.
So
Thank
happy
you
to
all
see
for the
your
good
smiling
laugh. I
face.
really needed it today.
So happy to see you, dear.
Thank you. It's good to
God
see you,
bless.
too, LizzAnn. Love you.
Get in our prayers.
Hey,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Irene, Billy Templeton. Her daddy was, bless him, if he was still here, Marie, he could tell you stories about me.
That is too funny. Yeah.
My mom remembers her dad when he was little. Then he was part of our family. I remember he was our, what you always say, shade tree mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the go-to when something happened to our vehicles.
Right.
And then I worked with him in the mill. Loved him, loved him to death. And her mom was a stay-at-home mom. I don't think your mom ever worked, did she, Marie? But boy, her daddy. Oh, bless him. I miss him too. I got to talk to him on the phone before he passed away, and he's still silly. Still silly. I think, Marie, your mama used to say I was his girlfriend.
That's funny.
Because he, anything you needed. I told him one time, all right, I'm going home and I don't have an alarm clock. Make sure I'm up so I don't oversleep. I work third shift.
Mm-hmm.
And he came all the way. I was living on the river at the time, way back off of the main road, back off the dirt road. It was like 2 miles off a road, way into the, and that was before a lot of people were living on that part of the river. And it was a little cabin, little camp.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't, I guess I was 19 or 18. I just moved out of the house, and that's where I moved. But he come all the way down there when he got off work just to make sure I was awake.
Okay. I'm gonna drop down so I can charge my phone's about dead. So I'm gonna head out.
All right, Chris, we love you.
God bless you, Chris.
Are,
Take care.
are you doing Crazy Hat Day tomorrow?
Of course.
Bye, Chris.
Yeah.
I'll be up.
All right.
Okay, good deal. Good to see
I'll
you.
be in with my crazy hat tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll play.
Cool deal.
All right.
Good
Love
to see
you all.
Love you
Love
too.
dear. God bless your day.
Yes, God
Yeah.
bless you.
Yeah.
And make, get 3 characters, and you can pay to get an extra.
I always call Chris my buddy. I have two. I have it was Psych Lee. Now he goes by, what is it? He goes by
Oh,
now
what happened to our friend Denise?
Jack in the Box.
Oh, okay, another one.
But Psych Lee goes by another name now. But he's my other buddy. He's in the Philippines.
You're right. He did change his name, and I don't remember what it is, but I do remember that happening. Yeah.
Last night I forget what we was watching, and somebody's
anything is possible. That was the same as the Denise that was up here.
Well, we had two Denises, yeah. Anything is possible, Denise, and Denise Caines.
No, I know Denise Caines, but anything is possible. Denise is the Vulture.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I kept wondering why that voice sounded familiar, but the name didn't match.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Denise. Oh, God bless you, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
Well, look, Denise has so many names on here. She's got different accounts, so yeah. See,
the pseudonym queen, huh?
But Vanessa, if you're listening, I'll take down Facebook because I can delete it, and I can go through the comments and delete those too. So yes, thank you for sharing today and making all of us laugh too. And I do have the ability to go through, and that's fine. Anybody, you guys, if you've ever shared something and you're thinking, oh my goodness,
cool, Denise,
did I say that, or what in the world was I thinking? Send me a message. And if you don't have time to delete it, I can always go through and delete it.
Okay. Well, Denise, God bless you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was you up here. I kept thinking, okay. I think I know this. No, maybe not.
Well, sometimes she comes in under the other name, and her husband, I call him Mr. Chicken. He says Mr. Chicken to you. I call him Chicken Man. He said that is Mr. Chicken to you.
I see.
But that's fine.
Did you realize? And then there were two.
Oh my goodness. Sandy, I thought was going to pass out. Somebody needs to call Kent and have her checked on. Her oxygen was not doing too good.
Oh no.
From laughing. The woman was laughing.
Well,
she was red as a tomato.
Oh my goodness. Poor thing. I wonder why she wasn't on by the time I got in here, because I had turned it on my phone while I was getting ready, and as I was leaving the room, Chica here was sitting on the bed looking at me like, where are you going? She saw me getting dressed and everything, and she still was like, so where are you going?
Tony, I'm glad
I flipped my phone around and I said, come on, because I had the volume on. I said, come on. And I thought, okay, maybe she's not going to come. So anyway, I get in here, I get my shoes on, get in here, and here she comes. She figured it out. I'm sorry, you were going to say something about
Tony. Good thing you're just now on. So you don't know that I'm crazy. But
is that, wait a minute, Tony or me?
Tony is grayscale painting. Oh, look, we're all the little thing that says there's no competition. We're all crazy here. So
yeah, there you go.
And Crystal, I haven't got the mail yet, but I'm excited that it's supposed to be here. She did me a mask. So yay.
Cool deal.
And Melissa Cape, yay.
Good morning.
And I'm going to screen share what Denise, if you guys can see it. It says both is good. Both is good.
There you go. Well, good morning, Grayscale. Tony.
Dwayne, I just read what he put under that. I am not going to even repeat that, Dwayne. Go to the corner on this one.
Oh, no. Where are you seeing?
No, Facebook Messenger.
Oh,
No,
okay. I'm
because
like,
I thought he meant both was good for me and you. He has a whole different meaning for that.
oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. And that was who? Who sent
Dwayne.
that?
Dwayne.
Consider the source.
That's
Just
where
'cause-
Facebook. That's where Facebook is, you guys, on that screen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Every time I see Melissa's name, you guys, I think of her buying a hat from me.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Yeah, that was a good auction.
That was my first one. Casey wasn't here, and I was in there at his computer. He had 2 monitors or 3, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, how do I do this?" And so Derek come on to try to help me not feel so nervous, and so that was my first auction ever, and I had to do it by myself. And I sold my hats. I sold all of them, and Melissa got one.
Good. That was good.
Melissa got one of them. Oh, Melissa, I have went kind of a little bit with all of them. That's my Fruit Loops hat.
That's cool.
My Dwayne hat, which was lipstick red, that's what it's called, lipstick red. So
That's cool.
call that one's my Dwayne hat. I like this one. It kind of looks like it should be an Alabama hat. Let me see. This kind of reminds me of Alabama football team.
Yeah.
So that's
Roll
another.
Tide.
Yeah, that's another one. And I like this one. This one, Sandy wanted me to do the colors, and it ended up being the colors, I believe, of Joy's son school.
Okay, cool.
It's purples and gold.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah. So Sandy said purple and yellow, I think. But yes,
Cool
I kind of
deal.
like this one. Yeah, I like this one. So Melissa, I kind of had to get creative since then. I told Tony I haven't been doing any art, but I kind of have. Because what did you say, Liz? That's my art.
Yeah, that's an expression of creativity there. That's art.
I don't even know. The hats came from Derek. I even think he started the whole crazy hat day.
Yeah, I think he did.
Uh-oh, Sonia said, uh-oh, mothership, you haven't been in the corner for a very long time.
And Denise Caines is yelling, yes, we're all really crazy in here. This show is how I get through the day. If not for all of you, I'd be so lonely. Yes.
I'm
That's
so
true.
happy that my sister's in and my aunt. It's like,
well, that's really cool.
It's like we are family.
Hi, Irene. Hi, Aunt, whoever you are.
Aunt Rhonda.
Aunt Rhonda. Hi, Aunt Rhonda.
She's not like my aunt. I think Rhonda is 10 years older than me. If I'm wrong, Irene, let me know. So she was more like a sister.
I understand that. Yeah.
So she's more like a, heck, she would be stayed at our house in California more than she wanted to stay home. So she was more like my cousin. I mean, my sister.
Yeah.
And her daughter didn't seem like a cousin. Her daughter calls me Aunt Darlene. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that too.
Melissa, there's a challenge that was put out by Sandy. Oh my goodness, wait. Sonia says, I look forward to 10:30 p.m. in Australia. See, Irene,
oh, how sweet.
Oh, thank you, Sonia. I bet you wake up the house sometimes laughing. I could just see her waking up the house laughing. But there's a challenge.
All I can say, it's a good thing this room is up here at the front of the house and our bedroom is in the back of the house. And many walls in between. Otherwise, I might be having a husband coming down the hall staring at me like, what the heck are you doing up and laughing so loud? Oh, my goodness. I made you forget. I'm sorry.
Melissa, Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Oh, wow.
I know. Really? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't even thinking that what I have to do for Sandy challenge is still going to be art.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
What is it? What's the challenge? I didn't hear it.
Oh, Sandy's doing the challenge by the end of this month, which is what? Oh my gosh, I gotta get busy. Oh, I gotta get
7
busy.
days.
Yeah. To make something that you have around the house out of whatever you already have. So, like how I could take a cereal box or a cracker box and make a hat.
Right.
So it's got to be something. So I'm going to be wrapped in saran wrap and then gray taped. And that's all I'm going to share. Wait, all right, wait. Let me get that look. Ah, see the look, see that look.
Okay, we're going to take your word for it.
So when I do it, that would be also the challenge. I might show myself making it in parts so I can put a video up. So that will help with. I was supposed to be doing the challenge from our other friend of doing a piece of art every day, and I haven't done that. The challenge by Diana, Artfully Yours.
Yeah, okay.
I was supposed to have done that, and I didn't.
Oh, well, what can I say? So this challenge by Sandy, was that directed at just you, or
no,
it was a general thing?
Yes.
It was on her channel?
Yes. So I forget when she said it, but then she told us the other day again. No, anybody.
Okay.
So I imagine Sonia does wake up her family.
Yeah. If my kids were still here, yeah, that'd probably wake them up.
There's been
they'd probably be awake. No, yeah. Well, anyway.
There's been times that when I forget, it would be Destiny and all them would get together late at night, and I'd have the laptop on my stomach, and I'd have the earbuds in to where it wouldn't wake even up.
Yeah.
And I'd be laughing, and I'd be like, the laptop would be moving, and I'd be looking at him like, oh, I don't want to wake him up, but I'd have to hold the laugh in. I can't.
Because the bed would be shaking.
Yes. She did another one about the challenge yesterday evening. I think that's what Willow said.
Oh, really?
So I can't just laugh still. I'd be looking because I wouldn't want to wake them up. Oh my gosh, you guys.
That's funny.
Oh, now I'm tired. We didn't, that's okay though.
Well, you've been exercising all morning. That's what laughter does.
Yeah, maybe I lost that at least 4 pounds. I'm going to think. Let me see.
Oh, come on. You didn't. She did. She just did it. Sonia, when did you start? If you're talking to us, Darlene, you're muted. Were you talking to us?
Yeah. Well, no, I was talking to Siri.
Okay.
I muted it and to see if Casey was in the kitchen. And Siri says, I don't know why you're asking me that. I look at my phone. And I said, I'm not talking to you. I mean, just out of the blue, I guess because CASEY is programmed in my phone.
Yeah, could be.
Well, why didn't she ask, was he going to do Porch Church today?
I don't know. It's not going there.
So Myra, I know yesterday he said something about he'd like to do it again today. but it might be again tomorrow because I enjoyed it. Oh, Tim, we always love when you pop in. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a blessed day, Tim.
And you know, I'm going to have to say this. Let me see. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share out. Okay, Diana, Brianna, I said it. I said it.
Oh, girl.
Because, you know, I can't do your closing, and I don't know the exact way that Diana told me to do. I'm supposed to do it at the beginning every time, and I forget. And then it makes me uncomfortable. I start doing my hands when I say it.
You're funny. In a good way. In a good way.
But Kevin told me yesterday, we was watching something, and somebody said they had fans all around the world or something like that. And I looked at Kevin and I said, whoa, wait. I have people all around the world too. He said, yes, you do. So I think he said you're a rock star or you're famous or something. So
better to be famous than infamous.
Well, after today, we don't know.
After today, yeah. Your reputation might be tainted.
Wait. It might go down the drain.
Ooh.
My reputation might just go down the drain.
It just might. You stinker, you.
See?
Oh, my goodness.
I start winding down, and LizzAnn's my I said boop and not the other. That was MawMaw making all that noise.
Oh, okay.
All right, MawMaw.
Hey, MawMaw.
Let me make it big. All right, now watch. Watch where you're at. How can I watch where I'm at? There. All right, now look at the screen.
Hey, MawMaw.
Down lower. One more time.
Hey, MawMaw. Oh, there she is. Got the high down low. All right.
Never say anything else about me and Sandy's channel.
Oh, you've been back there listening.
I sure have.
Oh, MawMaw done confused my channel with hers and Sandy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boy, we are walking on the edge.
Uh-oh, I got sent this. All right. You're starting to get a reputation. Must I say who sent that to me?
I would imagine it was your little redhead little brother.
Yes. But you guys, let me check the weather real quick because usually MawMaw, Sonia said, hey, MawMaw. Hey. And Sonia, I muted when I did the last cup of coffee. Thank you. I sure did.
Just for you, Sonia. Oh, my.
All right, let me see. I don't want all that stuff. Let me type back in regular. Because Denise, if they're under tornado warnings, then we may be. No. We're just under
thunderstorms, flooding.
Yeah, lightning and all that. So
that's good.
Yeah.
We'll keep Denise in our prayers.
Yes. Earlier, all right, Samwana said, everyone be blessed and keep laughing.
Tell them God bless.
Love you, Samwana.
God bless.
But yeah, it's like still this morning I heard the thunder and it wasn't doing it at Denise's house. And I said, you guys hear that thunder? And I was like, no. And then all of a sudden It was a boom that shook the house.
It's like,
And
can you hear me now?
I know. And they were like, her and Traci were like, we heard that. I'm like, I know. And the trees were going crazy. And when that happens, there's a holly bush that tore the screen on the outside of this window.
Yeah, okay.
And before I set everything up, I could hear screech, screech, screech. Now, see, if I was a kid, that would have scared me to death. I wouldn't have been able to sleep with the holly bush outside my window.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
Oh, Sonia, you are so welcome. You are. We are here to please. And it is weird. Throwback Thursday.
Well, you started it, Sonia. So what can I say? At least that's what I saw. I wasn't here when you started it, but boy.
Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning. We are about to. I'm about to. How to
wind it down, huh?
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I need somebody to
fill in the blanks.
And what's weird, I might not think about everyday word, but then we'll be in there watching something on TV, and I say, "Oh, that's so and so." Then I sit there a minute. I'm like, "How did I remember his name?"
Yeah.
When I couldn't think of something else today. Uh-oh, here's our boom boom friend. Are you getting the boom boom?
Hey. How's the weather?
Guys.
How's the weather?
It's not booming yet. It's just getting really dark over here.
Mm-hmm. We still got the boom boom going on.
Well, I was in here in the chat, and all of a sudden I get this alert. You're under a tornado watch in your area. I'm like, okay.
Wow. I forget which
I'm just gonna watch it go on by.
I forget which one of my kids used to call it. Thunder boom boom, Mama. Thunder boom boom is what one of my kids used to call it. So I can't remember which one it was.
Well, we'll see how long my internet lets me stay in.
I know. This morning.
It's just popping in, out, in, out, in, out.
Yep. They do that sometimes.
Lindsay had to go be tested. She'll get her results tomorrow because she was around somebody that had it.
Oh, okay.
So let me know, Lindsay.
Yeah.
At least shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. We'll be praying.
Sonia said she started it and everybody else followed along and finished it. It was ringing, and I never laughed so hard in a long time. Well, I am glad.
Oh, and we did laugh. I was in there laughing, and Alvin's going, "Are you okay?"
I knew you was busting a gut.
I'm okay. I'm just laughing.
Well, while I was getting ready, I was listening, and I was having a hard time getting ready because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, it was. But I tell you what, it was needed. I needed it for sure. There's so many of us that needed it.
Kim Ricky said, "Hey, pretty lady Denise, be safe. I hate weather like that." Is what
Kim. Thank you.
I
love all kind of weather.
I failed to tell you hi a while ago whenever I came in, and hello everybody else in the chat.
She was confused by two Denises.
Yeah.
I was very confused. Yeah, it distracted me for a little while. I was like, what? Wait, what? Which
double
I
trouble?
could look at your face and I'm like, what is wrong? What is that, Liz?
Oh my gosh, I look back
over
up.
There.
I look back up, Dwayne.
Uh-oh, what happened
now?
I'm not even going to highlight that one. And Dar,
I saw that.
And she says she might need to have a movement. Denise. I mean, and Dar, I'm just not used to that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, and I know how I am. I've been surprised today. I've been surprised today at
Lightning alert.
Who shared what?
Oh boy, y'all are too funny.
Me? Willow.
She was making a funny face.
I
Thank
love
him.
being here.
Well,
Willow. They knew good and well. We've talked about that emoji. They knew good and well that was not chocolate ice cream when they made that. They
oh
knew
my
that.
goodness.
When I first started seeing emojis, I'm like, what is that one? And my daughter said, well, they say it's chocolate ice cream, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little different than chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
So,
Not so appetizing.
I can hear my sister in her wherever she was watching this, and she's probably thinking, no, she's Susie, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. No, you're not saying that. You just wait till next time I see you.
Oh yeah. I don't have anybody to police me, so you look out, world.
Yeah.
Yes, it was meant to be ice cream, Anamora. And welcome, Anamora. See, some people have been lurking, and then there's like, oh gosh, I'm not even getting in that. I'm gonna hide from all of that.
Some of those people are pretty smart.
They do. Well, Kim, Ricky, they have a hair flip emoji. Casey loves to do the hair flip emoji.
The hair flip emoji?
Yeah, they got a little figure that does the hair flip. That shows the hair flip. And Casey does the hair flip. And when people say, you don't have hair, he'll do his...
the dogs must have muted me.
He does the head wrap. He said, yes, I do. This is my hair.
Oh, my.
Oh, you guys.
Ducking is apropos today, Willow.
Oh, you guys made me tired today.
Did you see Marie's message to you up there?
Yeah, she does, and I'll share it after
hey, Anna
with the
I
group.
love you, baby.
Before you leave the show?
I'll share it with all you guys. Let me do it now, and I'll read it. She does real good things. This one shows live, laugh, love, and make new friends and family. Awesome. One says family, a little bit crazy, a little bit loud, a lot of laughs, a whole lot of love, and not always blood. That is so correct.
There you go.
And the one at the top says, I'm a little bit crazy and slightly insane. You'll never meet anyone quite like me again. I do stupid things and say crazy stuff. And one thing's for sure, one of me is enough. But my heart's made of gold and it's in the right place. So even though I am a raving nutcase, I'm there when you need me to comfort and care. For my friends and my family, I'll always be there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Marie.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that.
That does kind of hit all of us here.
Yes, it does.
Very special.
Definitely. And one thing's for sure, once you end up on this thing, you're never the same. Which is all good.
I'm telling you, I'd be so lost if it was not for all of y'all. I am just blessed that God brought me here. And I have met the most awesome people. And not just in the chat, but, the panel, the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. And everybody is so loving and caring. And it is amazing that you can find something like that online.
Yeah.
This is God's blessing to all of us.
I'm old school, you meet people outside and you
Mm-hmm.
become friends and you
Right.
get to love on them. Well, here, because you can't do that, but you can do it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You still get to love people and have them love you.
There you
And,
go.
you know, you don't need a reason to love somebody. Just love them. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs to know they're
And
loved.
Right.
that's true.
Everybody.
And the thing of it is,
Yes.
people say, I don't
So
get
true.
on Facebook because of all the drama. Okay, you find a place that don't have drama. Or you might still love that person.
Tornado watch issued. Severe weather coming.
Mm.
Duh.
So then
You got a tornado watch. Obviously, there's
and
some
on
bad weather.
YouTube, you can find anything you want on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of conversations, anything.
Right.
So if it's anybody says, well, there's too much because there's drama on YouTube.
Oh
Believe
boy,
me,
is there.
a lot of communities.
Yes,
but
there is.
what you do, there's so many places you can go on YouTube. Find
Yes,
a
that's
find a
wonderful.
place. Find a place that is right for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's here, thank you guys because
Yes.
I love it. You guys have given me a purpose. You guys have given me a purpose.
You give us the same thing.
That's right.
Because I used to not get up early. Kevin had to see, like I've said, Kevin used to have to see me cry all the time. So that you guys all have helped me over the year. And
well,
I have been blessed in my time that I've been here too, and I really appreciate all of you.
Hey, baby.
Y'all are great.
Tell Darlene and them hello, James. Hold on.
Hello, darling.
hey, my friend.
And Liz.
Hey, hey.
Turn around and look.
Hey,
Wave
hey. How you doing, Alvin? God bless you, hon.
How you doing, Alvin?
I'm making it.
Hey.
Well, that's
God
good.
bless you, hon.
God bless y'all.
God bless you, hon.
Hey, Alvin's a blessing because you guys, let me tell you.
Yeah.
We prayed for him with his back, and before
Oh,
he
yeah.
had his back surgery in, that's a big praise.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you can look at the difference in him, can't you, Darlene?
Oh, yeah.
Because you seen him before he had it, and now you see him after, and there's a huge difference in that man. Huge.
Kim, watch is just meaning you watch because the conditions could be there.
Yeah, the favorable.
Yeah, the
favorable.
conditions are favorable for it.
A warning
We're
is
under tornado watch, but
yeah, okay. So she's under a watch. A warning is there's one in your
On the
area.
ground.
there's spotted
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And
one
it wasn't
spotted.
that long. We were under tornado warnings all night. And that's when I didn't sleep well. Our whole house didn't.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Because when stuff like that happens, Kevin will possibly be called out. So he made sure he had his clothes ready and sometimes they can be they can hit one place, Willow, but be high enough in the sky that it doesn't touch down.
Right.
Because that night when we went on the front porch, Casey said, Mom, come listen. This sounds weird. And the trees were kind of doing this at the top. And it felt so weird. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a feeling you never forget.
I don't know what you're thanking me for,
very
Marie, but you're welcome.
Sonia, you made a very good, that's what we say sometimes. We all say that.
Yep. Yep. It's just not the same on the weekends.
Oh, you're right. It's like, how'd I get my day started now?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Because that's what you do. You get, it's like I come on in the morning with you guys and my day's made. I'm good. You know, it's just I have laughed or I've prayed for people. I've cried. I've just whatever. But my day is made. It's like I see everybody in the chat. see
Yeah.
everybody on the panel. Um, for me to get on the first time was the scariest thing. And I said, I'm just going to do it. I just got to do it. If I don't just do it, I won't do it.
Do you know, Dwayne, sometimes, like if Kevin is not
I
here, now
know.
I think he did come here and he's probably laying down. I don't know if he's laying down, he'd have the door shut because I'm loud. But we know,
Nah,
and
not you.
but we do sometimes. We still sometimes FaceTime each other. You
Oh,
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
we all
yeah.
do.
But I think he might be talking about the show.
Yeah, and I have
Yeah.
went on the weekend and dyed my hair and showed everybody, and then put on makeup that I've never done and showed it. You know, because I'm just me all the time.
I agree with you, Kim. I don't like tornado season either.
Yeah,
It just,
so
I'm just not afraid of weather.
I
I don't
try
know
not to
why.
let
I'm
it
just
get
not.
me like I once did. You know, being in the middle of a tornadic storm is a scary thing. And I was in a car once. I think I told y'all the story where hail was hitting the car and everything else, and the trees around me were spinning and everything. And I was in line waiting to get my kids from school. And after that, I was so weather paranoid, and it took me years. I mean, years to get over that. And now I kind of, well, it's not something I can control. You know, I can't control what's happening around me. I can just control
Yes.
how I react to it.
yeah, and I'm more
That's
scared
exactly right.
I'm more scared at night
Yeah, me too.
because I
Yeah,
can't.
when you can't
Hurricanes,
see it.
You can't see.
hurricanes, a mild
Yeah.
tropical storm or a hurricane,
Mm-hmm.
small hurricane blowing over where you don't evacuate or something. That scares me.
So when you guys can't sleep, make sure that you have the bell rung for Sonia, because if she comes in, if she does a live feed, it would be late night for us, or
Mm-hmm.
early morning, and
Mm-hmm.
and LizzAnn never sleeps.
I do have trouble sleeping sometimes. Sometimes it's what I'm watching on YouTube that sticks in my head. And, you know, sometimes you come across something that you wish you hadn't clicked on, and you can't click out of it fast enough. And it's like, oh, and I'm not talking about anything
I know,
nasty. I'm
you're
just, you know,
grossed out by everything.
I'm just grossed out by everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Don't be
this other
talking
night, I
about
came across
nothing,
something that was beyond gross. It was psychologically
nothing
horrible
but
as well.
LizzAnn don't like talking about wounds or anything like that. You got to get away from that. That's all right. Darlene and I fixed her up one day.
Yeah, you sure did, boy. I tell
Look,
you what, all I can say is I was like, gotta get
LizzAnn,
it out of my head.
I started to send you an emoji last night, and from my phone, because I have, a new phone. Hadn't had one in 5 years, so I got to learn how to use it again. And it went straight to zombie
Hello,
emojis.
Siosta. Sorry.
Yeah, it went to zombie emojis, and I'm like, what? I can't send her zombie emojis.
No.
There was a whole thing of zombie emojis.
Oh.
All right, you ready for me to wrap it up?
What? Well, get up here.
Okay, you guys.
Come on.
He said okay.
Come on.
So that means to wrap it up. So everybody out there, I love you.
Whoa. What was your signal to wrap it up?
Huh?
What was?
No, Kevin. Hey, Judy.
Okay.
Kevin said okay, now. That means to wrap it up. So, and just in case Vanessa's here, I will go through and, go through and delete some stuff. I will. So, LizzAnn, say.
Oh,
Say
God bless you, your family, and your world. Until we see each other again. Much
I'm
love.
Much love.
I'm sorry, Judy.
I can't do that.
Kevin's home today, and it's
I have to do
11:30.
it this
So
way. My heart. Okay,
yeah.
that's what that means. Love.
So
Oh,
I've been going on 3 hours, but I love all you guys. I love all of you guys.
love you
So
too.
so here
Oh,
we
I
go.
love y'all bunches.
Yeah, y'all make
all
my
right.
day.
All right, here we go.